Right. So number one, understand the significance of employer branding. Here are the key elements of employer branding. One, it's really your employer value proposition. It answers the question, what makes your company an appealing place to work? If you want to be a preferred employer, what is that? What makes you that? What makes you a preferred employer? Showcase also your company culture. That's part of it. Are your norms aligned with your organization's mission, vision, values? Are you known as a fun place to work? Are you known as, this is where innovation and creativity happens? Define that and embody that for your employer branding. Next, recruitment and selection. Your recruitment process is part of the user experience of your potential employees. So what is the experience like for candidates and new hires? Employee experience, what are your employees saying about their work life? What are they posting? Ah, you should check. What are they posting? What are they saying about their workplace and their work life? Communication and marketing, where and how you attract potential employees to apply for your company. Are you using job boards? Are you using classified? May classifieds pa po ba? Or are you using social media? And I hope you are using social media. If not, let me tell you how to start using social media for your employer branding. Now, let's choose the right social media platforms. I'm sure if you want to start now, you'd go like, where do we start? Is it FB? Is it IG? Is it both? Is it TikTok? I would say start with what you're familiar with and then build as you go along, because it's good to have to be present in all the social media platforms, because you don't know where your candidates are. You don't know where they're hanging around. I have here a sheet of what are the different social media platforms and how can they be used for employer branding. The data is as of quarter 3 last year. There's data now for quarter 4. So this will be updated soon. Just going through all of them, you can go, of course, Facebook. Everyone knows Facebook, and I hope everyone here has a Facebook account. It is the biggest social media platform in the Philippines and the world. This is the, I would say, default social media platform for Filipinos if you want to build an employer branding presence on social media. Follow that with Instagram. Why? Because Instagram is more Gen Z. If you're hiring a lot of Gen Z, you better be on Instagram because that is where they are hanging around. That is where they are doom scrolling, and that is where they are actually sharing their lives in Instagram. Next would be LinkedIn. LinkedIn, we Filipinos use LinkedIn as our online resume. But there's more to LinkedIn than just that. There's thought leadership. You as recruiters, you as HR, you can have your profile there and be very active on LinkedIn as a recruiter and start talking about your work, talking about your company, and it actually builds the employer. If you have a company page, there's actually a portion there for jobs or life at work. You can use that and build like an HR page just for that. Let me know in the comment section in our chat if you want a separate webinar just on LinkedIn. I'd be happy to build that material for you guys. Okay. And then next would be TikTok. Yes, that TikTok. TikTok is not just for dancing and singing. So yeah, TikTok, it's more edutainment now, and it's really how people authentically show and express themselves. Can't not be on TikTok. Do not ignore TikTok. If let's say kayo may konting cringe, you as an HR professional or a business owner, you feel like kind of cringy on TikTok, you might not be the target market, but your potential employees and your your job applicants and your candidates are the target market for TikTok. They are there. Let's put our content there. So how do you scale? And like, do I make content for different for each, or can I just use one content and share it across? You can do both, depending on your capabilities, your bandwidth, your time. You don't want to be burnt out doing this. Especially if you're HR, this is not your core. If makikisingit kayo sa marketing, if you're gonna ask marketing for help, again, this is not, employer branding might not be their core. They can help along. So you can do both. One, create one content and share it across all four. If you've noticed, TikTok now can post photos. It doesn't have to be a video. You can also do carousels now on TikTok. So if let's say you're creating just one square of an image and captions, you can cross post. Just tweak the caption a little bit and you'll be fine. The other way is if uh you have the bandwidth, you have the capability and the time, you can customize each and every single content that you post on these. Caveat, if you are cross-posting, just know that some content won't be successful across all. So if let's say it's a funny content, for sure, that will be a hit on TikTok, but maybe not on LinkedIn. If it's very serious and very, how can I say it, very corporate-y, it might work on LinkedIn, but not on Insta and TikTok, if you get what I mean. So just manage your expectations if you're cross-posting on all four. Yeah, it might not work on all, across all. Next tip, engage current employees as your brand ambassadors. Sabihin na natin KOLs, key opinion leaders, aka your content creators, right? I try not to use the word influencer nowadays. Alam na this. More of not really just influencers, but even those who were called influencers before would rather be called content creators now. Because what are we really, diba? We are content creators. Even everyone, at some point, as long as you're posting online, you are a content creator. Diba? It's just a matter of professionalizing it. I'm sure within your organization, especially if you have a Gen Z, you have a content creator there. Engage them as your brand ambassadors. And you know, everyone who works in your company carries the brand, right? Anyone has a conversation with them, it's like, oh, where do you work? Diba? Party opener. Oh, what do you work? What do you do? Yan. Your employees are your brand ambassadors. So establishing employee advocacy programs and offering incentives, encouraging employees to actively participate in promoting your employer brand is important. You can create programs, or you can really do this organically. How you are in relating with your team helps. So you can provide social media training so that employees are effectively sharing your company-related content. So one of our clients put this in as part of their new onboarding flow or onboarding session, because we said, now that you have social media presence, we built this for you. It is best that it's your own employees that are amplifying your stories, you're the ones liking, sharing, commenting, telling their friends that, oh, there's an opening here. So they've added it to their onboarding session or their onboarding training, how to create a LinkedIn account or a LinkedIn page, how to post professionally, and how to like, share, and comment professionally. If you have a company hashtag, include that as part of your training to say, please make sure that you always use our hashtag. And if you are posting something about your work, please tag our company. This is the official page. This is the official hashtag. You can also include what not to do, like creating your own page as the company. Huh? This happens mostly with sales. If let's say you have agents or your company structure is such a way that you have agents, that a lot of this happens in real estate, car sales, wherein they create their own page. Example, SMDC Red Condominium. Now, you thought you're following or liking a content from SMDC, pero actually ahente lang pala yun. So include that as part of your policies to say that you can't assume the brand. You have to say it's your name, agent of so and so. Yeah. So let's teach people how to do social media properly.